Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. Parshas Shoftim and Rosh Chodesh Elul, getting ready for the month of Elul, getting ready for the year Tafshin Pei Dalet. In the Kutei Torah of Parshas Rei, the Alter Rebbe brings down the famous Mishnah that discusses the machlokes, the disagreement between the house of Shammai and the house of Hillel, if Neichel Adam Shnivra or Shaloi Nivra. Would it have been easier had a person, he or she, been created like they are, or had they not been created? And after many years of discussing the subject, the conclusion was Neichel Adam Shaloi Nivra. It had been easier for a person in life, it had been easier, so to say, the struggles had we not been created. So in the Maimer, the Alter Rebbe explains, what does this statement mean? So he says that we know that the souls, before they come down to this world, come from a very high place. A place called Tihara Ilah, a place of absolute purity. But purity is perfection. How do we really achieve greatness? Is to become Kaddish, is to become holy, is to separate ourselves. And separating ourselves, like it says, Kaddish Atzmecha, how do you make yourself holy? How do you sanctify yourself? Is b'muterlach, is by struggling and making and avoiding and elevating yourself and returning yourself, connecting yourself to the essence of God, and that takes avodah. And because of the avodah of what the neshama achieves through its labor and toil in this world, so that's the reason why we come down to this world. So the Mishnah doesn't say it's better that a person wasn't created. It says it's easier, because to go out into this world and to make yourself, to sanctify yourself, to make yourself holy, that's not easy. Comes the month of Elul, the Parshas Shoftim, when we have to start using the month of Elul to make an evaluation of the past year. It's not always easy. We realize how true the statement was of Neichel Adam Shaloi Nivra. We realize how throughout the year we've made many mistakes, and we weren't perfect in our decisions, and we fell to certain weaknesses and urges, and it's not easy. But we have to know at the end of the day, the purpose of it is to become an Am Kaddish, a holy people, a people connected to the essence. And one of the processes of doing it is Shoftim v'Shotrim, to have judges and enforcers. And the difference between judges and enforcers, the Rebbe says in the Maimer 1965, is that a judge, both of them come from a place of Bina, understanding. And through the 10 midos, the 10 attributes, we're able to connect to true understanding of what we should be doing in every decision that we have to make. But sometimes we can make a decision as a shofet, as a judge. We know what we should do and we do it. But sometimes, even if we know what we're supposed to do, like I said, it's not noyach, it's not easy. And therefore we need to find within ourselves the enforcer that says, I know it's not easy, I know that you understand you should be doing something, but it's hard to do it. But you have what's called an inner enforcer, a shoter, that makes sure that you do what you should be doing, even if it's by, so to say, force. That doesn't come easy, and you have to do a skafia, and you have to restrain yourself. But through that, through the shoftim and through the shotim, we know that we put out all our gates, all our openings, our eyes, our ears, our mouth. And we make sure that we shouldn't say things we shouldn't say, we shouldn't look at things we shouldn't look at, we shouldn't listen to conversations we shouldn't pay attention to rhetoric that's out there that's not healthy for us to understand. And through that, through placing the shoftim, whether it's understanding what we should do or even enforcing what we have to do. So we're able to go into the month of Elul, and we become an Am Kaddish, and when we stand before God in Rosh Hashanah, we're standing as a holy people connected to the essence of God. May we all have a good Shabbos.